Good morning. I don't know if I'll ever get this camera right so that I'm in the middle of it and lighting enough so it's clear, but it doesn't matter. It's my message is what I'm caring about. And today I want to explain something or try to, or answer a question. Why should Roaring Spring matter to you? Most of you, or many of you, have no connection to it. You're not related to anybody that's there. You've never been there. Why should you care? Now with me, I've got lots of reason to care. My hometown and my sister and my heritage and way beyond that. But why should you care? Well, I find a song coming to mind from the 1950s, I think, to the words go to know her is to love her, and I do, and I do, and I do. Just to see her smile makes my life worthwhile. Some of you may remember that song, but in a way, I think that could be true. If you would just go and see Roaring Spring, and I'm going to be taking you there a lot with my camera as best I can. You might just decide, I love this place, like I do. It could happen. There are, that I know of, there are 3 bed and breakfasts in Roaring Spring. There are no hotels. One of them is a mansion, and I don't know if it's still active or not. It might be. The other 2 are in buildings that are in the process of renovation. So anyway, you could go there and try it. The one bed and breakfast, the woman told me this is the one that's over the Vault Cafe. They said a woman came there last summer and stayed a week in the bed and breakfast that was there. So, and one's over the Danny Cafe. I'll give you links to them actually. So you could go there and you could stay overnight and stay longer if you wanted to. But beyond that, you can see, I believe that the town has got tremendous potential. I called it a potential tourist mecca. I'll stand by that. It may not be apparent to you yet, and maybe it wouldn't even be if you'd go there and stay there or drive around and look. But I'm still convinced of it. And it's almost like even if it isn't handled well, if it's not handled well and the whole town gets a look of decadence, then it's not going to work. But behind it all is the topography and the hydrology of that site. And it has been, except for the pollution of the paper mill, it's been done well over the 150 years or so that it's been settled. As a matter of fact, it was once a spa. Roaring Spring was once a spa. The hospital that I was born in, the Nason Hospital, now this is the old Nason Hospital. Nason Hospital now is a modern big building outside Roaring Spring, just a little bit, not far. You could walk there. It's not far away, but it's not in the borough. The one I was born in was in the borough. Now there's a YMCA there. They tore it down. Well, before it was Nason Hospital, it was a hotel. What was it called? I can't remember what the hotel was called. But at that point, it was a spa. People would go there in the summer because of the spring and the pleasantness of it all. And the train came right there. It was right at the train station. It was really lovely, and I'm going to be trying hard to recreate that. I'll tell you more about that later. And then after that, it became a nursing school. I think after it was a spa, it was a nursing school briefly, and then it became a hospital, and then eventually it was moved. So there's the modern, well-equipped hospital right there near the town. But anyway, there are buildings for sale in there. It doesn't give you that feeling of a derelict, rundown town, not at all. But here and there, you'll see a house. Oh, and the architecture, the domestic architecture is a sort of a whole other subject which I'll go into. These are gorgeous houses, and for the most part, they're in good shape structurally. But there are also quite a few that need work, and a few that probably need to be torn down. So there's a few of them. But there are also modern, small houses outside. My point is that there's real estate there. You could buy a house there. You could buy land or rent, I suppose. You could invest in this town. And I suggest you do. If you have disposable income and are able to take a chance like that, I think Roaring Spring would be a good investment.